What's going on, folks? It is KspadeTheProspect. I am back today with a brand new Madden 16 franchise mode video. It's a brand new episode of the reunion, so you already know what to expect. A whole lot of fire, right? Let's get into it. The Raiders have been kind of up and down so far this season, but you guys saw it in the beginning of the video, right? Regardless of the stumbles and trips and falls the Raiders have had along the way, they are still division leaders. So, I mean, not the dominant performance you expect from a back-to-back Super Bowl winning franchise, but at the same time, I mean, they still getting the job done for the most part. In today's game, they are on the road down in Florida, taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Jaguars defense came out looking like the Ravens. I mean, I don't know what was going on, but early on, these guys was everywhere they needed to be, and they was causing problems. Raiders 3 and out in the first drive of the game. Raider defense on the field, however, you see little Johnny Hithard is having an amazing season. Looking good so far today, too. Bringing the running back down on first down. Of course, they come back on second down. And look, they have a new target. That is T.Y. Hilton in the slot. I don't know how some of these computer teams keep building the talent they build, but they build it. Nice little run right here, too, man. So the little running back, Oliver, gashes the Raiders for about 30 yards up the middle of the field. This is not the Raider defense we are accustomed to seeing, but on 3rd and 5, that's a hell of a play by Wayne White. Forces the play back inside where the running back is brought down, and ultimately you hold that team to only 3 points on a drive that looked like it was not only going to get 7, but it was going to get 7 super quick. Like they was moving down the field crazy fast. I talked over my main man, Ishak, getting a first down on the screenplay. It would be dirty laundry on the field, but believe it or not, it was defensive holding, but the Raiders still can't capitalize on it. On 3rd and long, Josh Williams is brought down in the backfield again. The pass rush from Jacksonville so far has been phenomenal, and the coverage downfield has been better than you would expect from a team like Jacksonville. Sit down, T.Y. Stop bandwagoning. Take your ass back to the coach. What you doing out here anyway, man? What is he doing out here? 2nd and long, I don't know what this says about the Raider defense, but it was 2nd and 12, and Jacksonville elected to run the football. They either really have confidence in this running attack, or they just think the Raiders somebody to try. They do put themselves in a manageable 3rd and short, and then Blake Bortles never saw Tremaine Robertson sitting in the zone just watching. Just watching. I mean, beautiful. Just sitting right there chilling, man. Gets a big-time interception that the Raiders desperately need. Let's see if we can get this Raider offense back on the field and make something shake, because right now the offense is completely out of sync. They go to Ishak Sharp. Ishak, who started this season off amazing. I think defenses are starting to scheme for Ishak, and they're slowing him down. On 4th and short, the Raiders go for it, but it's like Amari Cooper wasn't ready for the pass, or maybe he didn't think he was. I don't know what the boy was thinking, but he was out there trying to lay a block while the pass was in the air on its way to him. Jacksonville offense back on the field. It is late in the first quarter, still 3-0. We haven't seen anything good from the Raider offense at all. But we are starting to see something good from the Raider defense, and maybe that's what we got to rely on until Josh Williams can get his act together. Josh, what are you doing, bruh? You've been looking like trash here lately. Pure trash. 3rd and short, they go play action. Josh is flushed out the pocket, flings one downfield toward DeAndre Hopkins. Beautiful pass, especially considering Josh threw that pass on the run, under pressure, and then an amazing catch by DeAndre Hopkins. That's what we expect him to do. Raiders drive finally looking like they putting something together. They go quick hitch to Amari Cooper. That's the 1st and 10. After another pass to Amari Cooper there inside the 2 or 3 yard line, they give it to Ishak Sharp. He gets into the end zone. Finally, the Raiders are on the board, 7-3. So if you just turn to this game, you would go, oh, 7-3, this is a good game. When really, the Raiders offense been looking like trash. And before I can compliment the Raiders defense, they give up a huge gain of yardage on the screenplay again. The screen has really been killing the Raiders. All the pressure has been generated through the middle of the line. You set yourself up for a toss or a screen or something like that. Khalil Mack and Johnny Hithard combined for a tackle right there. 2nd and long. Hey, man, this guy been in the league for a minute. He been doing it for a minute. I'm talking about Julius Thomas coming up with a big-time catch to put him in a 3rd and short. That little running back is just cutting through these gaps, man. A gaps and B gaps. And 9 carries for 45 yards, and we ain't even made it to halftime. The dude is kind of crushing a defense that we are accustomed to seeing shut a running game completely down. It ain't happening today. That, however, ain't damn happening. Blake Bortles on the keeper. Don't ever do that again, Blake. Like, ever. Don't ever do that again. He took my advice. Goes back to the run, man. Johnny Hithard is right there to possibly prevent a touchdown. Still, it's a first down, and this rushing attack is just crazy. What has happened to the Raiders? Like, I don't even know what changed. A team that's been #1 against the run for a couple of years been getting gashed this year, y'all. Gashed. If it's any consolation prize, once again, they hold the Jags to only a field goal. So they got that bend but don't break thing down to a science. Raider offense back on the field. Less than a minute to go before halftime. Josh Williams going to tuck it, pick up about 6 or 7 on the run. He takes a hit. Once upon a time, entire Raider Nation would hold their breath when you saw Josh Williams get tackled. But Josh has definitely got in the weight room and improved his durability. He helps his team get in field goal range, and they're going to get one to go through the uprights with a few seconds on the clock. So we go into the half. 10-6 is the score. Raiders up. Still really haven't looked very good offensively and just, pretty good defensively. Still not great. Third quarter action, man. Jacksonville gets the ball first. Of course, they want to go back to the run game that's been so successful for them so far this game. Looks like Ed Reed must have got in somebody's ass in the halftime. And I got to say pause. I hate that because you shouldn't have to say pause, but y'all young. Y'all will be like, ooh, pause. But the defense came out playing so inspired in the third quarter. We know Ed Reed is notorious for those halftime speeches that really get you fired up. He must have delivered a great one. Defense comes out, stops the Jags, 3 and out, and now the Raider offense is back on the field. Now you can see they showing Josh Williams' performance from last week to this week. 2 back-to-back weeks of just type of play, but it ain't over yet, Josh. You got 2 more quarters, bro. You can right the wrong. We see him again, decide to pick up some yardage with his feet. Comes right back. He goes underneath to his target, Amari Cooper. Everything went well on this drive. Eventually, we see Marcel Reese dive into the end zone. The Raiders, third quarter Raiders looking like they it. 17-6 for a team that looked like crap for 2 quarters. I like where we're going with this because even though the defense has just looked pretty good has been enough to stop this Jacksonville offense. Anyway, third and forever, Blake Bortles is going to drop back, survey the field, take a shot down the field. Kind of had a guy wide open, but Blake ain't talented enough to make the pass. Yeah, I said it. Where the Jag fans at? Your boy ain't talented enough, all right? Raider offense back on the field. Ishak trying to get going. Had a horrible first half. Once again, it ain't over, Ishak. You can right your wrongs, and this little guy right here continues to impress. Tavon Austin going up, making big-time catches in traffic. The dude does whatever, man. He does whatever. The Raiders would, however, have to settle for another 3, but in this situation, you just kind of piling on. You really don't have to score any more touchdowns. Just keep trying to get points on each possession. You good to go. It is 20-6. We're in the fourth quarter. T.Y. Hilton with a nice route right there. Trey Campbell's a pretty good cornerback, but let's give T.Y. his credit. T.Y. know how to run a route, and you just got proof of it right there. 2nd and 10. Bortles has all the time in the world, and that's because nobody's open. He runs out, throws across the body. If that had been a catch, man, your boy would have rage quit. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably would have shut it down. Why wasn't that a sack? Like, what's going on? Finally, we get some pressure. I see Wayne getting knocked on his. Get your ass out, Wayne. What you doing? He would eventually get back up and give chase. That was almost an amazing catch, though. 3rd and long. They take a shot down the seams again, and this time you got Trey Campbell and Johnny Hithard out there. Those 2 guys, they see the football. They're going to make a play on the football. 4th and 10, the Jags are punting it away. It's a pretty deep punt inside the 10 to Tavon Austin. I just got through telling you guys that Tavon does it all. When I say he does it all, he does it all. Look at this guy. He gets the key block right there. Ain't nobody catching Tavon. That's damn near 100 yards to the house on a punt return. This dude is amazing. He really is amazing, man. Tavon Austin takes the kick to the house, folks. It is 27-6. Jacksonville, you guys were so close, yet so far away. The Jags, we rooted for you. We thought you guys could be something. They ain't shit. Anyway, fourth quarter action, man. Like I said, the game is pretty much decided at this point. 27-6 is the score, but Blake Bortles and his team, they got pride. So they trying to drive down the field and score, a pointless touchdown so they can go home and tell their wives and their girlfriends, we ain't lose by that much. But it really don't matter because we watching the game and we know they got their ass kicked. They got their entire ass kicked. The running game was pretty impressive for them, though. It continued to be late in the game. 4th and 8. End of the game, they got nothing to lose. They decide to go for it. They throw a pass. The receiver caught it in good position. Too much momentum, though. He couldn't stop himself, man. We gets up out of here with the win. Ron Rivera is coaching Jacksonville. You done got yourself fired, ain't you, boy? You done got fired on your day off. Anyway, folks, that is all I got for today's video. These Raiders, man, this 5th season right here will be the last season for the series for Madden 16. I got something special planned for Madden 17. I don't want to drop no hints, but just stay tuned. I think you guys will enjoy it. You know me, I'll cook up something crazy. But if you guys enjoyed the video, man, show your love by banging the like button. If you new here, you want to see more stuff like this, or if you new here but you really excited for what I could possibly have in Madden 17, I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe. Become a member of the Wolfpack, yo. That's what I call my supporters. To me, they the best supporters on the entire tube, and I want you to be one too. I'm out the next time, folks. Peace.